So hi and welcome to the fourth video for chapter 12. Here we're going to hook up the user interface for the first tabbed view with the first view controller in code. Now there's a file of constants we're going to need throughout this. I'm just going to add it as a class to my project. So I'll just grab that and copy it into my project. We'll look at that file. And these are the keys that we're using to look things up in the settings bundle. So that's where those things get defined. And these are the keys that we used when we defined the settings in the bundle. You'll notice that there's not a setting for there's not a key for the child pane. I think I put something in there, but it turns out you don't need that. Okay, so that's all there and ready. Let's work on the first view controller. Now we're going to need outlets for all those labels. Let's put those things in and connect, and we'll connect them up. We'll make sure we do that in the right order. We're going to have a routine, a couple routines that run when the app does transitions. One we're going to have view will appear and view will disappear. These run each time the view comes into display and goes away from display. And what we're going to have them do is whenever the view comes into display, we're going to get the values of the fields from the settings. We're also going to do what's called registering an observer. This is what this notification center line adds, and we're going to add this object that is self as to run application will enter it'll run the method application will enter foreground when the notification that the application is going to enter foreground happens. And that's just to make sure that everything gets updated when it needs to update. And we're going to synchronize, and when that happens, we'll synchronize the defaults. We need to add a line to the app delegate to set up those defaults from the file. And we're going to have a routine refresh fields that copies things from this defaults data structure into the UI, and that's what refresh fields does here. And user defaults here, that's going to get us the settings bundle, and we're just going to set those labels appropriately with the code in here. Like I said, we need to make a little bit of a change to the app delegate for that defaults data structure, so let's grab that thing next. We have this, I think, is the first time we've made a change to the app delegate, and this is where that word defaults comes from. We're going to let defaults be a dictionary with the default values. And it goes in this first method here, the one that runs when the app starts. Let's go back to our first view controller. I'm looking for errors here, and I think this code is okay now. Let's go to our storyboard and connect stuff up. So I want the storyboard, I want this view controller visible, I need my assistant editor. and I need to be able to see what each of these labels is for so I can link it to the right thing. So I'll click and select one here, control drag it to the right label, then the authorization code, select, control drag, rank, select, control drag, warp drive, warp factor, favorite T, captain, gadget. I should say you've got to drag, control drag in this order. You can't drag from these dots over here, and you've got to be sure to have the right label selected when you drag over here. And you've got to drag to the identifier. Okay, that connects up our labels. We've added our helper method. And we should be able to run that now. So it looks like most things are picking. There's no favorite alien set, and it looks like things are not quite lined up as best they might. I could probably go in and fix that in the constraints, and there's still nothing happening here. Let's see, I want to see, I think I may have a bug, but I'm going to try to look at it in the settings app, see if I set a favorite. I did have a favorite alien, it's just that things are misaligned here. Rank, warp drive, the rank is what didn't get displayed. It showed us the encoded preference, did not show the rank. So let's see if we can debug that. There's a rank label here. Let's select that field there. Look at the connections inspector for it and see if it's the referencing outlet does seem to be rank label. Let's see if there's a rank set in the settings app. Just trying to sort of gather data on what's wrong before I try to start fixing things. So we'll go to the settings app, see what rank is set. There's no rank. Okay, so let's stop that and look and see what we've got wrong in our settings bundle. So it's going to be in the root P list. It's a multi-value list. Identifier is rank. We have some titles there, some values. Why did that not display? In the settings app. and I don't know. So rather than have you all watch me debug, I'm going to stop then. I'll figure out why that rank isn't displaying in the settings app, and then we'll continue in the next video.